So it's the back end of the what we got here. Back end of a Chinese festival, Chinese New Year. What's Murder on the Airwaves about?
Okay, so this is set in the 1940s at a radio station where everybody's a little bit fractious with each other and a murder occurs. Or is it just more than one? Could there be more than one? Who done it? Come along and see us. We're Three Towns Theatre Company. We're a local amateur theatre company and we'll be performing in Gillingham and at Upchurch in April. So come along and see us if you can work out who did it.
Fantastic. Great job. Might have caught the back end of it. Still just about got it. Let's come down here. So as you can see, hello. Valentine's Day coming up next. Good thing about these events is less idiots about, you know, people expect cameras here, so get left alone. This is obviously bank centre in the town. Yeah, quite busy. You've got quite a few interesting things to do with the town here. To the Merlin, I marched up Military Road, 40,000 spectators. We walk up on the hill to St John's, Dickens, Garden Dickens, Dan's Alley, all historic stuff. So we've got a building here to do with Charles Dickens. Lived in this house 1821 to 1822. Yeah, it's got some lovely buildings here. Them arches there. And there's a little mural or something to Charlie Chaplin down here. So yeah, it's to do with Chatham Theatre. Theatre Royal Square. Got a random missile torpedo by the side here. It's got any history on it. Can't really make that out. Yeah, this is a nice old building as well. Pier Chambers. There's a big anchor over there as well. Thinking that town hall, it's really similar to the one at South Shields up in Tyne and Weir. Nice view of the church here as well. Oh, the command house, didn't see that. Don't know if there's a pub down there or whatever that's about. Here we are coming up on the command house. Lovely looking old building. There's a family just taking a pram up the stairs there. Taking them into for a nice cosy meal and a pint, hopefully. But yeah, nice one of Nelson on the side. Command house was originally built as the ordnance storekeeper's house and offices for Chatham gun warfare in the Georgian 1700s. It is a Grade 2 listed building and is formerly part of Her Majesty's Dockyard, but is now used as a public house and restaurant. It was also once the house of Commandant of the Royal Marines, and the Lord Admiral Horatio Nelson used the command house during the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. Wrong time of year, obviously, but would be a cracking beer garden. Obviously, in about 4 months' time or so, right on the side of the river, which is obviously extremely quiet today. It's not cold, you know, it's quite mild. Yeah. I think I'm liking already. On the Riverside Gardens here, they've got the cannons sort of on public display. You know, you don't have to go into a museum or anything to see them, as you can see down there. Oh, but yeah, quite a few swans down that way as well. And over there is obviously Rochester Castle and Cathedral. Quite an unusual looking cathedral, like got a spire on it. Good old leading line there. I can just change the focus. Yeah, you got all these different angles you can go for. Right, this will have to be the last photo of a cannon in Chatham because I've had enough now. But it's a good one to finish on with it, looking over to Rochester Cathedral and Castle. This would have been a pub. Looks like another one that's shut down over here. But can't even make out what it was, to be fair. And then down there see how to put a new architecture over the top of the old stuff there. Sort of drowns it out of the old stuff. So to make shut down buildings look a bit less depressing, they put a lot of effort into putting the history on here. Nelson's Local, Chatham Dockyard, Seaman's Rest, Leper's Landing, Bruno's Saviour. The name's Bond. I've had a little walk down here, whatever the name of the street is, and it's a similar story the whole way down really. So this was the Prince of Orange pub originally. You can just make it out there, and then Taste of China, and nothing. It's all shut down now. So it's a good example of the decline in some areas. So we've got like a sort of Del Boy vehicle here, but the mural on the side of the wall is really impressive. Look at the historical hospital there, Sir John Hawkins in Chatham. There's a Chatham coat of arms. What's it say? Loyal and true. I'm not entirely sure, but I think Rochester's meant to be like the posher one out of the two. Starts off with a Royal Cafe, just to kind of make me think that as well. So what's this now? A Granite Gym, the Art of Fighting. Wow, it's quite sad that really, isn't it? It's a church. I suppose it's better than it being all boarded up and shut down, but it just shows what a fucking soulless place it is nowadays. Nice big tyre in there to top it off as well, and bin bags. Yeah, I don't know. What more can you do in modern Britain really? They've done a good job on the paintwork along this street as well. So as you can see along here, just adds to the character. Like I was saying, it's meant to be the nicer part of the Medway from what I've been told. The remains of a pub here, the Britannia House, just on the side of Hospital Lane. You've got the ship inn just along here, which is still active, looking quite good actually as well, well maintained. Opposite this church here. Is it a synagogue actually? Not writing. This freehold land was bought, and this synagogue was built, endowed and presented to the Jewish community by Simon Magnus, a native of Chatham. Yeah, so would that be like Hebrew or Yiddish or something? Even some of the foreign businesses are going bust around here. Max Curry's Curry Nest restaurant, Balti dishes. We've got this art store over here, but I can't help but notice they've got the old LGBT bollocks on there, so it put me off. It's a good effort on this, what is it, a florist or something? Got a historic looking pub here. What's it called? The Loaf Foreland, is it? 1750, one of that coat of arms. Yeah, it's another one that's bit of dust anyway. Loads of CCTV on it, even though it's shut. Time market. Yeah, well, there you go. Thai restaurant service shut down as well. There is one open about 50 metres behind me next door to that pub. But seems everyone's struggling these days. For sale. The Hope Centre, what would be the chances of that? What a dystopian, grim looking building that is above it. It's quite ironic really. Murals on the side of this archway here. Obviously Morris went by Rochester Castle and Rochester Cathedral down there. Obviously this makes it a bit shit, but I'll just go above it. There's some blokes out there can relate to that one. So this is a Nag's Head. This is a brilliant angle leading down to the castle. I'm not sure if I'm going to go much further, to be honest, because well, need to go back into Chatham, really have a look around. So far so good though. It reminds me a little bit of Durham actually. Some of the photos are taken around Durham with the castle in the distance. Christ, it is creepy looking, I think. Madness. 2nd of August. Alright, so the walk back into Chatham begins. I'm not nervous, but I'm apprehensive heading in there Saturday night. It's a different world to Rochester from what I saw earlier, but we'll see how we get on. Hopefully no dramas. And these guys deserve a mention. Record shop, electronics. But this advertising caught my eye down here. Transhumanism. Obviously in the age of Elon Musk and his brain implants and all that, they've been sowing them seeds for a long time. So yeah, there's a bit of nightlife. So this is a Wetherspoons Thomas Waghorn, and this is the Prince of Wales pub down here. Yeah, they even put all the history on the stairs as well. So a lot of pride in the area. Home to Charles Dickens, half an hour from London. Right, this dude deserves a mention. Thomas Waghorn, there's a Wetherspoons team just down the road. Lieutenant of the Royal Navy, pioneer, founder of the Overland Rover, I think. It's dark, obviously I'm struggling to read it. Born in Chatham 1800. Looks perfect with the moon up behind him. And you can just imagine the lefties wanting to tear that down, without a doubt. But it's still here for now, isn't it? And over here, on the top of this bridge, caught my attention yesterday when I came back in from Maidstone. Obviously all the industries and so on, the town, I think it is, can be proud of. So I'll do a long exposure under this. So this is Chatham, well, obviously where the Chinese festival was taking place about 5 hours earlier. I think it's about 7:30 now, so dead. Shutters are down. Eerie. Scunthorpe comes to mind. This bit in the centre. I never went down here earlier. Have a quick look. 99p stores all shut down and boarded up there. I might get a snap of that actually just as a record. Doesn't look like I'll miss too much by not coming down this bit earlier anyway. Sports Direct. Central Theatre's been worth recording. And then all the generic shops, Shoe Zone, Greggs. So I didn't really miss that much not coming down here. Dystopian this advertising is. London, 42 minutes. But look at that skyline. Yeah, I could literally be anywhere in the world, that Bangkok, Hong Kong. Obviously Tower of London and all that on the bottom kind of just about gives it away, but and then obviously look at the demographics are promoting for the area. Big Tyrone. And so this is 8:15 on Saturday night. Quite quiet really. That side isn't as much, but this is like the high street leading into the town centre, up to the Wetherspoons and all that. This side's quite busy, but the other side, like no traffic coming in at all. There's many traffic going out. I don't know, just thought it's worth commenting on. It looks like there's a fire beginning on top of that car park, Pentagon car park. How quiet that road is. Weird. On Saturday nights you think it'd be really busy and people coming in and out, but I don't know.